Hello everyone to the events of Oliver Twist novel. Written by Charles Dickens. Summarized and prepared by Mrs. Walaa Samir. Audio recorded by AI technology. Chapter 18. The game is up. Toby Crackit and two other robbers were hiding in the poorest place in East London called Jacob's Island on the River Thames. Then came Sykes, who has sunken eyes and a long beard. He told them that the newspaper said that Fagin was caught tonight. Afterward came Charlie Bates, because all the gang was arrested from the Three Cripples Inn. When he saw Sykes, he was really annoyed because he killed Nancy. He even said, "I'm not afraid of him. If the police came here after him, I'll give him up. He may kill me if he likes, or if he dares. Murderer. Help." Charlie attacked Sykes and knocked him to the ground, but Sykes was stronger. Suddenly Crackit pulled him back, telling him the police arrived. Charlie shouted, asking the police to break into the place and catch Sykes. So, he pushed Charlie into a small room and locked him inside. Sykes asked Crackit to do his best to prevent the police from entering the house and catching him. He opened the window, waving his fist to the crowd in the street. The crowd shouted, asking the police to set fire on the house. Others asked them to shoot him dead. Some called the ladders, some called for heavy hammers, and some ran with torches looking for the murderer. "Sykes, give me a long rope." "They're all in the front. I can drop into the water at the back and get away. The tide was in as I came up. The windows weren't opened a long time ago." The only open window was in the room where Charlie was kept, from which he had already shouted, asking for help. That's why when Sykes appeared, he was seen and the crowd gathered down the window at the back. Sykes crept over the roof and looked down, but he found the tide had gone out and there was only mud. So, he couldn't jump into the water. The crowd was silent, watching him. Then the news came that the police opened the front door, so they rushed to the front of the house. Sykes was afraid of the crowd's anger. He tied one end of the rope around his leg. He tied the other end into a strong circle to go around his body. He had his knife ready to cut the rope when he reached the ground. He put the loop of rope over his head and was about to place it around his body when he slipped and lost his balance. The rope tightened around his neck and fell over the roof, hung and lifeless. The questions in this chapter are: answer the following questions. 1. Charlie proved to be a human despite his work as a pickpocket. Discuss. 2. How did Sykes meet his end? Comment on the following quotations. 1. Do your worst. These words were said by Sykes to Crackit when he went to the old house on the River Thames to escape from people after murdering Nancy. The police came knocking on the door to catch him. He asked Crackit to help him and do his best to prevent the police from catching him. This reveals that Sykes was a coward. If you felt like this content is beneficial to you, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next chapters. Bye.